why this isn't showing on Facebook. Because I didn't click the button. I did click the button. It just didn't register. All right, let me get this up on Facebook and then... All right, we are live everywhere now as we get in. It is going to be mini stocks here on Wednesday. We're out here every Wednesday running some mini stocks here as it looks like Brandon Bolin go to the top of the charts. Jamie Massey in second. Going to be Kyle Todd third, Landon Moody, Tristan Adams, your top five as it stands right now. Looks like we got 13 cars that have qualified. We got a couple more people jumping in. All right, we got a couple of people jumping in late. It may or may not put us in a consi situation or not, but 15 will make the feature. All right, so we are about 3 minutes into qualifying here. Let's get ready for tonight's main event. Well, heat race number one. As we get ready for some dirt racing here at Fairbury. Let's see. We got Michael Weaver out on the track as he is putting a lap down in that number 31. No practice for him. He just got in. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me mute that so we don't have to hear that dingle while I'm going. Looks like that is working. You know what I don't have? I don't have the chat up for TikTok yet. Let me go ahead and get that up. I'm going to go ahead and refresh that. Get those test messages out there. What's up, Wallace? It's not showing. I think I just refreshed. Sorry, I am getting the chat working correctly now. Let's see if that goes up. There we go. I got that one. And let's go check the YouTube stream. Get that test out. All right, we got that test. If anybody's over on TikTok, say something over there so I can make sure it's showing up over on my other chat as we get ready for heat race number one here in about 15 seconds. Looks like we got 17 cars that have taken the track as we got Dale Wiggins out there currently in the number 16 spot. Douglas Stewart out on the track. He is currently fifth. Moody back to sixth. Down in the mud and we're never looking back. All right, that is going to be the end of qualifying. Looks like I see it. Yep, I seen it. It is working. I was making sure it's showing up on my OBS. That was my biggest concern, and it is as we get ready for heat race number one. All right, guys, it is going to be top five transfer out of this one. Everybody else to the LCQ. Remember, all starts will be on a leader. I'm probably not going to shorten the pace laps here. It is a small track, and I want to make sure I get through the starting lineup. All right, it is going to be Brandon Bolin starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number one. Blake Murray in second. Going to be Douglas Stewart in that number 3 spot. We don't need to listen to that again. Michael Weaver in fourth. Going to be Sean Johnson in that number 5 position. Nicholas Olone in 6th. Mark Thrash in 7th. Dale Wiggins in that number 8 spot. And Ethan Holt in that number 2 position. It is going to be 6 laps here for heat race number one as they roll off the starting lineup. Brandon Bolin going to take him to the green flag this time by... next time by, not this time, next time, as they head into turn number 3 and 4. You see that second to last tire on the inside there? That's a good starting spot. The second to last one, right before the pole. Anywhere from there on out. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Bolin out front, Blake Murray in second, Douglas Stewart and Michael Weaver as we get ready for the green flag down the back straightaway at Fairbury here tonight. Top 5 transfer through, everybody else to the consi. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they take the mini stocks down into 1 and 2. We got one jumping up all the way to the high side already. That's going to be the 31 of Weaver. He's going to try to ride the wave on the outside as we got a battle for the lead as Blake Murray is all over the back of Bolin. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Battle for the lead definitely starting to intensify as the 83 of Murray trying to dig up underneath down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Let me turn up this car sound a little bit. Somebody was revving the motor earlier, so I turned it down. Oh, he almost got the powdered donut in turn number 1 and 2 as we are 2.5 laps into this one. Down the back straightaway. Let's go take a look at that final transfer spot. Looks like Mark Thrash is in as he's going to go into the number 4 spot sideways. Oh, no, Nicholas alone around. Caution flag comes out. Caution flag is out. It's probably going to go single file, guys. Let's see what happened to Nicholas. Oh, he just got sideways. All right, Nicholas got a little bit too sideways there. It looked like the 88 tried to check up, just could not enough in time. All right, we're going to go ahead and make it 1 to go if it's not going to go already at the line. We're going 1 to go, guys. 1 to go. As they go into turn number 1 and 2, it is going to be 1 to go. It will be single file as they head out of turn number 2, looking for the green flag this time by. It is going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go when they take the green flag here tonight. Who is it going to be? I'll tell you what, Murray looking pretty fast in the 83. Big checkup on the start. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as we see Thrash down on the bottom side trying to go to work already. Weaver all the way up to the top. He wants to wind it out as Thrash is in that number 4 spot as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes the 13 of Sean Johnson. White flag is out. Big battle for the transfer spot. Thrash is sideways. Oh, he gets the powdered donut in turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Brandon Bolin out front. Blake Murray tries to get him. Can't quite get there. It's going to be Bolin, Murray, Stewart, Johnson, and Weaver going to the feature. That was just 3 wide racing, guys. Clint, thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Appreciate that share as with top 5 going on to the feature. Wiggins, Olone, Holt, and Thrash have to go to the consi. All right, we're going to get ready for heat race number 2 as it's going to be Jamie Massey starting on the pole here tonight in heat race number 2. Kyle Todd in second. Going to be Landon Moody in that number 3 spot. Tristan Adams in 4th. Tyler Autry going to be in that number 5 position. James Moyer in 6th. Clint Sheehan 7th. Shane Haas in 8th. Top 5 going to transfer through here tonight. I think, I could be wrong, but I do think that we're only sending 1 car home here tonight as they are going to roll off the starting grid. Massey's going to pull side by side with the truck. I am going to be very careful on anything I advance here. I don't want to break the server. So just so you guys got a heads up. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Massey is going to lead the field. He's going to have Kyle Todd to his outside. Todd making some noise last week. He's looking to make a little bit more noise here tonight. We are going to New Hampshire next. I'm curious how many of these guys join us over there on the asphalt. That's going to be a fun one here tonight as they get 1 to go at the line. Massey, you can go second to last tire on out. As they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. When is Massey going to fire him off? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Massey going to easily take the lead. Kyle Todd second. Moody looking for second in that number 3 spot. Oh, Moody going to make a little contact as here comes Autry up underneath in that number 24. He's got Tristan Adams to the outside as Shane Haas tries to dig the bottom. They make contact out of 4. Big contact out of 4. Autry's going to pay. He's going to fall out of the top 5. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to get elbows up back here in that number 5 position. Right now, Shane Haas has it. Autry trying to get that top side to wind up as Shane Haas continues to roll the bottom down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Haas going to slow up and check up a little bit out of turn 2. That's going to allow Autry to get the run on the outside. He's going to run that cushion out of turn number 4, but Shane Haas, I think Autry had it at the line. Down into turn number 1 and 2, halfway through heat race number 2, down the back straightaway, watching the battle for that final transfer spot. It is single file up at the front as Shane Haas continues to dig down low. Autry at the line. It is going to be 2 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Autry has that high side dig, and Shane Haas thinks about going to the top, but he goes back to the middle in turn number 3 and 4. That top side is probably where it's going to be at. 1 lap to go. 1 lap to go. Look at Clint. He's doing pretty good for Clint as he sits in that number 7 spot. Looks like Moyer's pulled off. Checkered flag is out. It's going to be Massey, Todd, Moody, Adams, Autry going to the feature. Shane gave it all he had. He got the wall out of turn number 4. He left nothing on the table there in the number 23. Oh! What a ride for Autry at the end there. All right. Off to the Consi. I think we're going to be sending 2 people home here tonight. If everybody grids up that was here in the heat races, we're sending 2 home. Oh, looks like Moyer is not here, so it looks like we're only sending 1. All right, they're going to pull off the starting lineup as it's going to be Dale Wiggins on the pole, Shane Haas in second, Nicholas Alone in third. Going to be Clint Sheehan in that number 4 spot. Ethan Holt in 5th, Mark Thrash in 6th. Mark, you can fill up the top side if you want. Dale, you can go from that second tire on out and 3 and 4 there. Second to last tire on out. All right, we're going to get that green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Clint, I expect you to drive your frickin' ass off. You got that? All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Wiggins on the gas. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Battle up at the front as Nicholas Alone tries to take it to the bottom, looking to make it 3 wide out of turn number 2. He's going to dig the bottom in 3 and 4. It's going to be Wiggins on the high side. He's going to get the run. He's going to have the lead this time by. Let's jump back to TV2 because I like that one here. As Alone gets tight in 1 and 2. As it looks like Ethan Holt is struggling in that 0-4 as Clint's now back in the number 6 position. Go get him, Clint. Go get him. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. He's going to send it into turn number 1 and 2. That is the battle for the transfer spot as Mark Thrash up underneath Shane Haas for that number 4 position. Mark Thrash going to pass Shane. Oh, he got sideways. Here comes Clint Sheehan for the final transfer spot. He's in the number 5 spot. Holt down low. Holt's going to get the run out. They almost make contact. Clint gets on the brakes, cuts up underneath them into turn number 3. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Clint's going to get the run off. Holt's going to get a little loose. It's going to be Clint at the line as they got 4 laps to go into turn number 1 and 2. Go, Clint, go. I don't know. I don't care about if either. I wish both of them could make it. I wish I could change it at this point and just take everybody like a provisional. But iRacing does not have that option. It's Holt at the line as they got 3 laps to go. What a burner for the final transfer spot. Both these guys struggle a little bit, but trying to get it figured out. You in here, Colin? Are you in here, Colin? Jeremy, you're calling Colin. Down into turn. Oh, Clint goes around. Caution flag comes out. We're going to go take a look and see what happened here. Oh, he just came down. Clint was there. Oh, that is unfortunate. Got one coming down onto pit road to Mossy. For the next one, we were going to New Hampshire. Yeah. All right, looks like Mark Thrash going to pull down onto pit road. I'm not going to give you the UL. I did throw the caution. I just didn't want that to be the end of that battle. I know he got the run underneath there as you were cutting down. He was there, but he wasn't there when you were turning in initially. So I'm just going to let that one go. Mark getting a little bit of repair done on that number 9. He's going to pop back out onto the track as we are going to get one to go this time by looking for that green flag as Nicholas alone leads him down the back straightaway. When is he going to fire off? Oh, no, Clint, don't get the wall now. Out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. I'm going to have to clear that black flag as Clint's asleep at the wheel just a bit. As they head into turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway, it's going to be all Nicholas Olone out front. Ethan Holt in that number 5 spot. They're going to get white flag this time by. Oh, Shane Haas is into the wall. Here comes Clint. He's up underneath the 04. We got a battle for the final transfer spot down the back straightaway. Oh, he pushes him up the wall. Clint's in the final transfer spot. Can Holt get him out of turn number 4? Holt's going to dig down. He gets sideways. Move Clint to the frickin' feature here tonight. What a wild one. Man, I wish I could give a provisional. You guys had a hell of a race back there. I know you were both struggling, but that was great. Wow, that was phenomenal. Yeah, right. Look. Yeah, look, I it sucks. It sucks for you, Ethan, but we're proud of Clint. That's a big thing for him right there. Slipknot guy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, it's going to be Brandon starting on the pole here tonight. Jamie Massey in second. Blake Murray in third. Making sure these guys are still in there. I think they still are. Nope. Oh, they are. Okay, so they're all still in here. They just got to grid up. All right, it's going to be Blake Murray in third. Kyle Todd in fourth. Going to be Douglas in that number 5 spot. Landon Moody in 6th. Going to be Sean Johnson in that number... Is it Sean? Is it Sean? Yeah, Sean Johnson in that number 7 spot. Tristan Adams in 8th. Michael Weaver in 9th. Going to be Tyler Autry in that number 10 position. Nicholas Alone 11th. Dale Wiggins in 12th. It's going to be Mark Thrash in that number 13 position. Shane Haas 14th and Clint Sheehan in that number 15 position. Looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway or front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Bolin leading the field. I'm excited. The track looks racy. We're going to see some mix-ups, though. I mean, this does happen where you get a cut down and a slide. I'll tell you what. There's a couple guys that are really fast in here. I wouldn't count out. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Great start into 1 and 2. Bolin going to get sideways. He's going to get in the 83. Big wreck into turn number 1 and 2. Caution flag comes out. Is there any way... All right, guys, we're going to do that. That's an initial start. We're going to go ahead and do that one over again. All right, so I'm going to put you guys back to where you were. Yeah, so go back where you guys were. I don't care what iRacing says. You guys know where you were. Let's play nice, and we're going to redo that one again. Just everybody got together down at the bottom lane. That's 37 was a little sideways. 83 got pinched and turned around. He's the one that bit the most of it. It was just stack up. All right. Yeah, I'll clear all blacks. I put it 1 to go, so Yeah. Yeah, the pace car was a little ahead of you. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Let's see if we can get a clean one this time. Green flag is out. Green flag's out down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Much better start up at the front of the pack as we got one into the tire, up and over. It's going to be Mark Thrash. Oh, no, it isn't Mark Thrash. It's going to be Sean Johnson in the number 13. All right, we're going to leave this one the way it... I think Sean got the inside tire, but we're going to take a look. Oh, my God. That should have never happened. Oh, my God. All right. All right, so Sean does a little bit of bicycle work. If we get another quick caution, I'm going to go single file, guys, just to give you a heads up. Are you going to make it back out, Sean, or no? All right, we're going to re-rack them, restack them once again as they come out of turn number 3 and 4. Pace truck is off, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come down the front straightaway, down into 1 and 2. Hopefully nobody gets the powder donut this time as these guys try to navigate turn number 1. We got one turned around. It's going to be the 83 down into the infield as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. We got a battle for the lead as Massey is digging up underneath that 37, trying to find a little bit of grip down there. Massey and Bolin side by side into 3 and 4. Oh, they're going to make a little bit of contact out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Massey down low, 37 up high. Massey tries to go for the slide, just misses it. Big save out of Massey. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Bolin leading the way. Massey in second, down the back straightaway. Oh, we got him wrecking in turn number 3 and 4. They keep it going straight. That's going to be Nicholas Alone in that number 69. He keeps it going straight as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Big contact. Oh, Clint goes around. Clint just turned down into him. What's up, Swank? What's up? Oh, the pace truck drives through him. All right, Clint just came down a little bit, got into the door of Nicholas and went around. So he's already at the back, and we'll go ahead and make it one to go if you guys want. This is just something I host. It's open hosted, Landed Thrasher. We'll see how everything unwinds. I might give you a waiver on the next one if you remind me. Spring loaded. Thank you for the rose as they look for the green flag out of turn number 4. Right? If Moody doesn't win, it's rigged. I don't know. We got Massey in here, too. Green flags out as they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. We got cars hopping. That's Autry up the track. Big wreck down into turn number 3 and 4. I don't know how that didn't call a caution as I accidentally get in the car. We're going to go ahead and go single file. And we're going to go take a... All right, let's see what happens here. I'm just going to leave that one the way it is. Just got bunched up. One got the wall, a little bit of net code, and they just squeezed them. So we're going to leave that one the way it is. It is single file here, guys. All right, looks like we got Sean and Shane down on pit road right now. Shane, are you done? Tyler, are you done? Slush. Bro said if they can't keep it clean, I will. Right? Look, if we got him on iRacing, I bet you he'd be pretty good. You know, I'll tell you what, I might not be able to in a mini stock. I don't know. I got so, you know how it is. I got so used to all the powers that I struggle with the underpower cars, but these are fun. They are fun. They slide around enough. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Green flag is out as Massey gets on the gas out of turn 4 down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Massey anticipated that one just a little bit. Did not get side by side. We're going to let that one go as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Massey with the slide. Brandon back up underneath. Brandon going to slide him into turn number 1 and 2 as they are side by. Oh, he gets sideways as Massey has to lead to 3 wide per second. They're 2 by 2, 3 by 3 into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Bolin going to be the loser on that one as we got Douglas Stewart and Landon Moody side by side for that number 2 position. Yeah, I struggle. I struggle in the 358 too. I struggle in everything now ever since my VR went out. Massey could feel my pain on that one. Down into turn number 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, Moody holding strong on the bottom side as they head into turn number 3 and 4. But here comes Bolin digging back on the high side out of turn 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, Mark Thrash, I seen in the wall back there. He's already up 7 spots looking for 5th. Making 8 spots for Mark Thrash as he gets into that number 5 or 6 position. Now he's going to fall back as we got a wreck at the back of the pack. Caution flag is out. You know, I saw the tail under that. I have no clue what just happened back there. All right, we're going to see if we can figure out what happened here. Oh, he throws the slide. Oh, God. Dale just tried to cut back up underneath Nicholas and got a little too sideways there. He's already going to be at the back, so no wheel all given. Go ahead and take this. Take it now. Got to be quick. Go. 13's coming low. 13's coming low. 13's coming low. All right, he's going to get that lap back, and we are going to get ready for the green flag as they head through turn number 1 and 2. 13 trying to catch the back of the pack. Yeah, he does. No, Massey is super good, but I'll tell you what, he is, you know, we always look at him as if he's a street stock guy, so we'll see as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out, and I think this definitely suits him. And these cars are, I think, way more fun to run than the street stocks. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Massey going to keep the lead. Douglas in second. Brandon Bolin in third. Moody fourth. Kyle Todd in fifth as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, a little bit of contact there back for the number 4 position. They all keep it straight as they head into 1 and 2. Moody going to roll that high side out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway, rides the wall a little bit as they head through turn number 3 and 4. I'll tell you what, we got 3 fast cars up at the front. Massey, Stewart, and Bolin all staying together, and Ken Moody reel these guys in. He's a little bit slower right now as they come out of turn number 2 down into turn number 3 and 4. Moody trying to get that high side to dig. If he can get it to dig before that of this one, he might have a car for these guys here tonight, because he has run the top about as good as anyone I've seen down the back straightaway looking for 3 and 4. Could be Massey leading the way. Douglas Stewart in second. Moody third. Let's go find a race on the track as we got wrecking back there as Clint gets it turned back around. Clinton Wiggins around, no caution flag as they come down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Massey now has to deal with lap traffic. Clint's going to go up the track, almost contact with the leaders out of turn number 4. Big save by those guys as they head into 1 and 2. Clint going to go a lap down here in that number 69. It looks like Wiggins going to be the next one out. He's hoping for a caution flag before the shit hits the fan as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Oh, bowling into the wall in that number 3 spot as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I'll tell you what, Wiggins doing a good job holding his own as the caution flag comes out and saves the 88. All right, let's go see if we can figure out what happened there. Oops. Oh. All right, so yeah. Clint, start driving around these guys. Oh, never mind. Too late. You're going 1 to go. I'll just clear everybody's blacks. Netcode did play a role in that one, just so you guys know. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. As it's going to be Massey leading the way, Douglas in second as they come out of turn number 2. Massey leads the way, bowling back on these guys. He's got Moody just behind him as the 62 of Kyle Todd just literally riding the wall through 3 and 4 and bites him out of turn number 4. Down the front back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file for now. We got 3 different lines with the 3 different leaders. Hoping for at least 6. I think we did get a good run of at least 6 laps. That was a good run, green flag run. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 7 laps to go at the line. 7 laps to go as they come down the front straightaway. It is going to be Massey out front. Douglas Stewart in second, trying to work Massey as the caution flag comes out once again. Let's see what happened here. That one's going to be on Nicholas. That one's going to be on Nick coming down the track. He got a little loose there. As we are going to get we're going to get these guys back out there on the track. How many is it to green? Is it coming to 1 to go? All right. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 2. There is green, white checkers on. 3 of them. Got 3 green, white checkers. I think, look, they've done pretty good. If it is super loose up at the top. So we'll see. We're going to get ready for New Hampshire next, guys. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Bolin is sideways as he got on the gas. Down into turn number 1 and 2. These guys really pushing it. I'll tell you what, here comes Kyle Todd. He might have found the line up top now as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Kyle's got that top side. Bolin goes around. Clint's going to be coming around, guys, just so you know. I gave it to him now. I got to find it. There it is. We're going to see what happens here. Yeah. All right, so caution flag is out as Massey leads the field. All right, so Bolin did slide up into him a little bit. I know he was cutting down slightly, but Bolin definitely moved more. We're going to call that one a racing deal, guys. All right, we're going to get that green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Looks like Bolin has called it a night as they head through turn number 3 and 4, unless he's going to come back out at the tail end of the pack, as we are going to have a 5-lap shootout here. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Green flag's out down into turn number 1 and 2. It is going to be Massey out front, man. I'll tell you what, Kyle Todd goes, oh, we got a big wreck down the back straightaway. It was pretty close to last. Oh. Michael tried to go to the outside and Wiggins just turned dead right. I don't know if he overcorrected a little bit or tried to get to the top side, just was too late with it, but that's what brought out the caution flag there. He's already at the back, so I'm going to leave it there. Are you coming back out, Michael? All right. Yeah, that's what that's what it looked like. All right, we're going to try this one again as the pace truck is in. Michael did make it back out as they head into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. Can we run this one green? Moody with a good start on the outside. Kyle Todd not to the wall yet. He's going to go there in 1 and 2. Live by the wall, die by the wall. He almost died by the wall. How about the 13 up through as we are wrecking for last? Yeah, I'm going to look. All right, I'm not going to put that one on Wiggins. Clint just did not go. All right, we're going to try this one again. It is going to be a 2-lap shootout. It is a actual green-white checker, not one of the 3 that we got here tonight. This isn't a road course. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Can Massey hold on? Oh, it is not green this time. It is green next time. All right, go green flag out of turn number 4. Massey on the gas. Green flag is out. Green flag's out. Can Douglas find enough time to work for the lead as they come out of turn 4? Kyle going to ride the wall out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He's not going to the top in turn number 3 and 4, but Moody is as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, it's going to be 2 laps to go now. Sorry, my ticker was off. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Battle for the lead. Is there enough time for Douglas Stewart to make a move on Massey? Will he do the bump and run? White flag is out. 1 lap to go. He's there looking down low. Here comes Douglas down low. Massey with the lead down the back straightaway. Douglas going to ship it into turn number 3 and 4. Who's going to win it at the line? Massey digs on the outside. Kyle Todd with a slide. It's going to be Massey, Stewart, Moody, Kyle Todd, Johnson, your top 5. Oh, that was insane. Kyle put on a show tonight. Good run for Massey, Douglas, and Moody. Hopefully New Hampshire a little bit better for us here tonight, as these guys are going to pull out on the start. All right, we're going to go ahead and pause them there. We're going to go ahead and pull up the results, and we'll grab those guys in the Discord here in just 1 second. It is going to be Jamie Massey with the win, Douglas Stewart second, Moody in third, Kyle Todd in fourth, Sean Johnson in fifth, Mark Thrash in sixth, Michael Weaver in that number 7 spot, Dale Wiggins in eighth, Clint Sheehan in ninth, Nicholas Salone in that number 10 spot, Tristan in 11th, Brandon Bolin 12th, Tyler Autry 13th, Blake Murray 14th, and Shane Haas in 15th. Well, I have my feelings about that. I do feel like that track has got some potential. Well, I will say, I think that track has a ton of potential. I just don't know about open hosted.
True.
It was looking pretty good, but Moody, man, it was a little bit of a struggle for you here tonight, trying to keep up with those guys up at the front. That 84, it looked like it could dig the top, but the top never really came in for you.
Yeah, just struggling to find consistency, I guess, and trying to find different lines, but I think if the race was a little bit longer, if and all the cautions didn't play a factor, I think we would have had a pretty good racetrack there. Top lane was definitely not far off either.
I'm just gonna say, thank God the race wasn't any longer. Actually, there was a couple good green flag races in there, or good green flag laps in there, and some good racing along the way. Man, you and Kyle at the end there, man, Kyle was running the top probably better than anybody else. And I mean, he would actually literally rip the wall, but man, he threw a slider on there that almost cost both of you, but still good racing.
Yeah, that was scary to say the least. I did not expect him to throw it in that deep, and almost I think he threw it in or so deep he got tight, and then I think by the time he got tight, there wasn't really nothing I could do. But we were close from hitting. I don't know how we didn't wreck there, but no, just hard racing.
Well, great run. We're going to New Hampshire next. I'm sure you're excited about that one. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, well, thank you for putting on the broadcast and the races, 3D racing. Justin Norwood, Sim Sports, Precision 3D, Friends in Design, all the friends and family watching.
Good run here tonight, and I'll see you in the next one.
Team Pope.
Well, what a run for the lead there. Too little, too late, but Douglas, man, you put a hell of a show on there. If it was a couple more laps, Jamie might have been in trouble.
Oh, yeah, he might have been. Felt like we had something for him the longer we run, and it's hard to get around him. He's fast in everything we run, so basically just follow him. He's my mentor anyways on here, so, got to follow him a lot.
Well, we all know, especially in stuff like this, Jamie is one of the better ones on the sim. But you definitely held with him most of that race and put some big pressure on him. It's too bad Bolin had his issues because he was definitely quick too. That would have been a 3-car battle. As much as we've seen you guys following in line, the track did look like, if we could have gotten some green flag laps, that it was looking pretty racy.
Oh, yeah, it was getting racier the longer we run. I mean, we didn't get many green flag laps, but, I mean, I started using a little bit higher line than Massey was, and I was making some runs on him off the corner, but just lose so much on entry running the line I was running. It's really hard just to stay paced, but we made it work good somehow.
Well, good run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, I just got to thank H&L, Jamie, for the setups, man. He's on it when it comes to the setups. I give everything. That's all him, 100%. I just drive for him.
You just hit that loud pedal on the right.
Oh, yeah. Normally it's running second to him or, farther back. But still, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have a dogfight in this thing.
Definitely good at those setups, and definitely a hell of a driver for him. And you did a great job yourself tonight. But Jamie, Man, you were digging here tonight. Bolin did not make it easy to get around him, but you did get around him. Didn't get a lot of green flag laps. Might have been a good thing because your teammate had a little bit of something for you there.
Yeah, he was on something that we built a little like a couple of days ago, and then we also ran it tonight in a league race at another racetrack. But it's something we've been working on, and it's really good center off, and um, I kind of worked on something a little different, like totally polar opposite, just trying to find other stuff. I mean, that's why we're so good. That's why we win so many races is because I have guys who I can, hey, try this, or I'm going to try this. And if they're about to blow my doors off, then, hey, um, so I mean, I got a good group, man. He gives me all credit for the setup, but it's not like that. You can't just build a setup and be fast. You have to have guys who can say, "Hey, this ain't worth a shit," or "Hey, that didn't work," or whatever the case may be. So if you don't have a good group behind you and you're just you build your own setup and you're fast, yeah, you may be fast, but you may not get no faster. So without them, I probably wouldn't get no faster. So I'm just glad to have the group I have.
Yeah, it definitely makes a big difference. You're only as good as the input you get, and if you don't have somebody giving you feedback, you don't know how to make it better for them. And I see that a lot of times people will complain, say this isn't working, this isn't working. If you don't communicate it, it won't ever get better. So definitely a valid point there. Are you back in VR?
I am back in VR. Thankfully, man, I struggled for about 2 weeks, almost a month. 2 or 3 weeks. Right at a month though that I played without it, and 1 week I didn't race. So man, it was a struggle, and we've won about everything we've loaded in since we've been back in VR. So I feel I lost 3 league races on Wednesday nights in a row. I mean, and I'm not blaming VR, but it played like I had to change everything how I drove, and then I got comfortable with that. And then when I first came back to VR, like the first day, I thought that I would be screwed. No, I was right back at home. You know what I mean? And we were good to go. So I mean, I'm thankful that happened. And yeah, man, it was
I'll tell. I'll tell you what. I was talking about that in the chat. I was like, I was talking about running dirt and asphalt, and I said, I can run asphalt just fine in the monitors. I might even be better on asphalt with the monitors, but on dirt, I am so lost since my VR died. I don't even get on dirt anymore because I feel so uncomfortable. And I'm like, Jamie knows what I'm talking about in the middle of the stream.
I think the biggest thing is like sliders. Like if you're running a slider line or you're trying to pass, you can watch an asphalt, like you watch a guy and he runs about the same line every lap. If he's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Dirt guys change every so often, and with a VR, you can be ready for it. You know what I mean? Like it's
you can
hard,
feel
man.
you can feel the car. I mean, you drive cars in real life, and you miss so much of the seat of the pants feel. And being able to jump in VR gives you a little bit more of that feel perspective because you can see more of what's going on around you, I feel.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I can check my surroundings a lot better, and I do sometimes still throw, like I don't really look to the right or left, but I can feel, and I like a couple of times a night it looked like I was trying to throw sliders, but in the heat, and right there early, my car was so tight, like on that berm that I would wash up the racetrack and get into bowling. But that if you hit that berm wrong, it don't matter if you got VR, if your head will turn around and swivel, you're gonna get into them. I mean,
oh yeah.
I was junk at the end of the race. So I was really free later on, which, like I said, we tried something, and we learned that that's not the move, and we'll go back to what we know and kind of build off that. I'm never on the same thing. They'll tell you I'm never. I'm always changing. So trying to get better.
You always got to get better. But we got the best comment on the stream. My setup guy is terrible. I keep telling him his setups are bad, and he keeps not changing anything. Don't ever use his setups. His name is iRacing.
Yeah. Hey, there was one point in time that iRacing setups let me down too, brother. So I can. I was always wondering why that little dot in front of me kept getting further away. So, and once I figured out how to click buttons, I became that dot.
Well, great run here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Yeah, like I said, man, I just want to thank everybody over at H&L. Like we run a lot of leagues, man, and without the guys that I have, we wouldn't be successful as we are. So I just want to thank all the guys over there. We put in a lot of effort, a lot of work to be as fast as we are. So Blake, you know, Douglas, you know, Bryce, all the guys. Dale, he's not really on the team, but he's one of our good spotters. Dale Slides, he comes in. He don't want to be on no team. He's just one of my best friends and a good spotter, and he helps with the setups every now and then, but he just won't be on no team. Wish he would.
Sometimes it's fun not to get caught up in all the other stuff and just hang
Yeah,
out.
oh, yeah.
Trust me, I know,
Yeah.
because I've done that a lot. Made a lot of good
Right
friends
on.
that way.
Thank you. Well, we just bought the
Yeah.
new track, and we'll see you over in there. And
All right, session
we
is
can do.
up, so go enjoy it. It is a little bit slidey. I did change the gear because the gear iRacing had wasn't enough.
Thank you, brother. We'll figure
All
it
right.
out.
All right, buddy.
See ya.
See ya. All right, good one from these guys as Massey's going to get out of here, and he's going to go ahead and go into... He's probably trying to find his Discord right now. I've been there, done that. And we are going to go ahead and... I'll go ahead and move him out. There he goes. He found his way out. All right, so we are going to get ready to move over to Loudon. We're going to watch the mini stocks over at New Hampshire. Should be a good one there. I'm hoping the net code's not bad, but I definitely did some test laps, and it was a whole lot of fun. I already saved it. I don't need to save it again. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Let me go ahead. There it is. There it is. Oh, you can see Discord. All right, let me go to iRacing, and we're going to go ahead and get in this session. Let's see who we got in there right now. Go ahead and load it up. It looks like we got Blake Murray is over there, Braden, Clint, Massey, Moody, Thrash, Haas, Tristan, and Tomasi all over there now. Tomasi calls it the forbidden track. I'll tell you what, he had one hell of a wreck in New Hampshire in a late model. But we're going to get over in there, see if we can get some good racing going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hopefully we get a couple more people in there. But at least it's a good group. That is key right there, having a good group. I think we are going to end up with at least 1 or 2 more, which is good. I don't like broadcasting anything less than 10, but I probably would have jumped in and raced and let you guys watch me make a fool of myself if it had been less. But I think we're going to be good here tonight. I'll tell you what, Clint struggled a little bit in the race, but I am super proud of him and how he did. Where do you join? All you got to do is go into hosted, look up MDI TV, search MDI TV, and it'll pop up. Just go ahead and join.
Sorry, Jamie, but I came down.
All right, so these guys out there on the track putting down some lap times. Look like Moody is at the top of the charts. Mark Thrash in second. Mark loves these cars on asphalt. Look for Mark Thrash to be fast here tonight. There's Douglas. So we are up to 10 or 11 cars. It looks like we're up to 11 cars. Sean Johnson in there has joined. Let's see who else we got coming in. You could also look up New Hampshire if you can't find it and try that. Make sure you don't have any of your what are they called? Make sure you don't have any filters applied because you don't want to miss it because you got a filter applied. Sometimes you have a filter applied for dirt or something else and you miss the asphalt stuff. I do it all the time. I'm just using that as an example. But Moody and Thrash getting a little... Oh, Tomasi goes to the top of the charts here in practice. So Tomasi out on the track in that number 5 machine. I'm curious on how this draft might work. It is a long straightaways. Mark's going to push it a little too hard. I think he brought a little too much speed into that turn, Mark. Oh no! Oh my God, he missed. Looked a little tight. All right, so Braden goes to the top of the charts in the number 99. He was fast last week. Clint in that 8th spot. Blake Murray coming out in the 83. He went for a couple rides in the last one. Landon, you found it. You found it, Landon. I see you in there. The setup is a little bit loose, which is how I like it personally. Loose is fast. Kind of got to just set it in there on that right rear and back it up a little bit. You got to roll through the corners. Let's see who else we got coming in there. It looks, we got a solid field now. I'm happy with what we got. If this is all we get, I could definitely deal with this. Should be some good racing here tonight. We definitely got some fast drivers. I'll tell you what, let's see how close. Wow, these guys are setting down faster and faster times. But they are, wow, how did Braden get a 5.5? Holy cow. Everybody else is close, but he is in a league of his own. Wait. Let's go. Does he have Grip Hackney on the front? Oh, it says Grip Hackney live. I just noticed that. I didn't notice it in the last one. That is hilarious. All right, so these guys have about 9 minutes left here in practice as we're going to get ready for another 30-lap main event. These guys are going to have a heat race. And if we don't get more people, we're not going to end up with a consi. Looks like we got one more car coming in. Looks like Steven Ross showing up. Steven's usually pretty fast, if I remember correctly. So Steven Ross coming up into the server. I'll tell you what, we might end up with a pretty good group, especially up at the front here. Oh, Clint's struggling. He's just got to set it in on that right rear, back it up a little bit. I mean, it's a unique way you got to drive these. You got to send it in a little hard and back it up at the same time, if that makes sense. He sent it in. But if you can't get it down to that yellow line, you definitely have to slow it down. You have to be down at the bottom to be fast. Let's see. 34.9. Yeah, I am slower than these guys. I'll go do a couple laps in my single monitor. We'll go see how it feels. The draft may be playing a little bit of a role here. So we're going to see what happens. I bet you he had to go up here. So it does have a little bit too many RPMs. You're going to hit the limiter. Down this straightaway. Watch me loop it in turn one because I'm going to send it in. Little too hard. Oh, God. That's ruthless. Got TJ Majors just joined. Yeah, I just sent her in a little too hard. A little too hard again. TJ Majors is going to come in here and show us all. We are going to end up with a consi. We got lots of people coming in. Oh, look at Robertson. We'll drive through him. This is really, I drove a couple laps to test the gear yesterday, but I haven't really ran this track much. And it does feel way different doing it in single monitor than it does my triples. Yeah, I keep pushing too much in 1 and 2. I got to slow it down a little bit more. If I could nail it like a 3 and 4 feels pretty good. But I don't have to worry about it. I'm not racing with these guys. Which is a good thing because I am slower than these guys. I probably should have straightened the wheel up a little bit sooner there. I just wanted a little bit more loose, honestly. So if I were going to do, let's see. Ah, they're driving through me. I want that loose off. I want to keep the RPMs up. That is the biggest thing in these. They can't make that adjustment, no, because they're on a fixed setup, but see, I drive a lot of dirt modifieds, and you drive it with the throttle. Let's see, as TJ's Major is currently in that number 12 spot right now. That was definitely better. I wonder if I could drive it down here. That almost worked. That almost worked. I couldn't get the run off, but that almost worked. I forget where we ran. I think it was Irwindale. We were diving it way down at the grass. Yeah, I had to turn too much at the exit. I tried to send it in. All right, so I'm done. Look at Robert up to that number 5 spot. Look at Jamie's got it figured out. He's down to a 6. I'd be sitting like 10th right now, somewhere around in that range. I would not be very fast. I'm wondering if... Yeah, I feel that. I almost feel like I got to do it because it's too tight coming out. But that's just me driving dirt. Looks like Nathan Johnson left. We have... Oh, David Mayo showed up. We are definitely going to end up with an LCQ. TJ Majors looks to be struggling, but I don't expect him to do that very long in the number 14. Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Brogan? Yeah. It's you got about a minute left before qualifying. Just look up MDI TV. Just look up MDI TV. Good to see you, Robert. Doing pretty good. What's up, Great Days? What's up, buddy? As we got about 30 seconds left. Yeah, I'm sure there's a couple things I should have done, but all I did was take the iRacing set and change the gear because the gear was horrible. And I like to keep it as close to what people can practice on the asphalt side. Asphalt. I think it's going to be a good race. Hopefully we can keep it clean. Last time we ran a big oh my God. Mark, he didn't tow quick enough for you. All right, heading into qualifying here, as that is that is going to be that in practice. It was close. All right, let's see who is going to be our first racer on the track. Looks like Landon Moody going to get out there pretty quick. We'll go jump on Moody in the number 84. Good old Moody. Moody going to get out on the track, try to set that pace early. Looks like TJ Majors, Robert Mayo, Dylan, Kyle, Landon Thrasher, Aiden, Tristan, Blake Murray, Clint Sheehan, Sean Johnson, all out qualifying now. Looks like we have, we got a bunch of cars out there as Moody's going to start lap number 1. Anybody else new jumping in? See if Brogan makes it in there. He's got a little bit of time. David Mayo out in the Hellman's Mayo, number 19. Let's go back to Moody. Tyler Tomasi out there. Let's see what kind of lap time Moody able to put down. They do have 3 laps to qualify here tonight. Three laps to qualify as Moody comes out of turn number 4. Let's see where he's going to set that bar here early on. He's going to come across the line as Moody sets a 34.589 here in qualifying. Kyle White going to come in second as these guys start to tick down some laps here. Let me go ahead and put best times up. See where TJ Majors is in that number 14. Asphalt, yeah. That's 2 S's. TJ Majors going to currently be in that number 4 spot. In the number 14 machine. We'll go ahead and do a little driver's meeting after this. It should be. Hopefully it is. We have had a couple good asphalt races here the last couple weeks. TJ going to go to the high side and set up this next lap. That's what he's doing here. Moody's still at the top of the charts. Robert DeJersey going to go up to the number 3 position. As they come across the line, TJ hitting that rev limiter coming into turn number 1. You know, that's definitely way different than how I was driving. Yeah, it is TJ. Yes, it is. It is the TJ. Yep. Let's see where he's going to end up here at the end of lap number 3. Massey going to jump up to the number 8 spot. Moody's still at the top of the charts. Let's see if Major's able to get that speed up a little bit here on lap number 3 as he comes across the line. He is not able to pick up the pace. He's got a little bit of work to do here tonight. Clint out on the track. He's going to be done with his 3 laps. It looks like Mark Thrash out on the track in the number 2 machine. Mark Thrash coming out on the track in that number 2. I didn't think about the driver's meeting because we had so few people here earlier, and then all of a sudden they just loaded in. He's going to get some heat up in those tires. Your dust. Where are you qualified right now? All right, so remember, we are taking 15 into tonight's feature. It's going to be top 5 out of each heat race. Top 5 out of the Consi. 15 total going into tonight's feature. I don't know what Thrash is doing. 15th. Okay. I see. Brogan is your actual name, right? I won't call you Stephanie. In the race. I just want to make sure. Charles Lahr up to the number 8 spot as Mark Thrash going to be currently 21st. He's going to see what he can do here on lap number 2. Definitely gave up his first lap. It is definitely a different driving style, Landon. Don't feel bad. Just take some laps. Just come out with us on Wednesdays. Get used to it. You might not make the feature, but look, a lot of good guys in the Discord. If you can make it in the Discord, definitely willing to help. Let's see. So Thrash going to come across the line. He's going to be 11th quick. Can he pick up the pace on lap number 3? He's got about, he's not going to make a lap number 3. He does not have enough time. He's going to be starting deep in his heat race, as that is going to be the end of qualifying. All right, guys, I'm going to do a quick driver's meeting here once you guys grid up on the line. Yeah, that was a good lap. That was a real good lap. All right, we're going to wait for these guys to go ahead and grid up. I'm going to go ahead and do a driver's meeting. Once they do, we'll go through the starting lineup. It is going to be Landon Moody on the pole, Braden Maury in second. Going to be Tomasi in that number 3 spot, TJ Majors in 4th. Jamie Massey going to be in that number 5 position, Mark Thrash in 6th, David Mayo in 7th. Kyle White in that number 8 spot, Brogan Roberts in 9th, Landon in 10th, Joey Brewer in 11th. What did you say? No, I'm definitely still live on YouTube. We got 4 people watching over there. Definitely more on TikTok. All right, guys. All starts will be on leader. Moody already knows that. All starts on leader. Top 5 transfer into the feature. Everybody else to the consi. We will take 15 cars to the feature here tonight. So 5 will come out of the consi also. Well, biggest thing here, guys, is if you do have a problem with someone, I personally don't care if you want to tell them they're an idiot. Just leave it at 1 and done. I'd rather you do that than straight line them. If you do keep it going, I will remove you. Other than that, guys, let's have some fun here tonight. It is live on MDI TV now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. So make sure you guys go watch the stream. All right, we are looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Going to be Moody out front. He's going to wait for the pace truck to pull in, and then the start will be on him as they come down the front straightaway looking for the green flag. Green flag is out as Moody gets on the gas. Moody on the gas heading for turn number 1 and 2. Landon is going to lead the way. Braden in second. Tomasi third. Top 3 goes single file pretty quick as TJ going to get the run on the outside. Keep that number 4 spot as Massey sits in 5th. Mark Thrash 1 spot out in that number 2 as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. That's the battle on the track to watch, but we got a battle for the lead as Braden's looking up underneath Moody into turn number 3 and 4. Braden going to get up underneath him, makes a little contact, big save out of Braden out of turn number 4. Braden going to save it, but that's going to allow Tomasi to his outside down the front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Move Tomasi up to the number 2 position as they head into turn number 1 and 2. I definitely hear those limiters out there. As Mark Thrash currently 1 spot out as he tries to find his way around Massey out of turn number 2. I don't know if you heard where else I was streaming Lowdown, but I am streaming pretty much everywhere. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file 4 now up at the front as Massey looking up underneath Majors. Can't quite get there out of turn number 4. Braden putting big pressure on Tomasi for that number 2 spot as they come down the back straightaway. Looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Braden down low. Up underneath Tomasi. Battle for second into turn number 1 and 2. He's got to be careful not to slide up. These cars do not like that contact, and netcode can be an issue here as they almost touch out of turn number 2. Good run for Braden out of turn number 2 as we got one squirrely towards the back. It looks like it might have been Brogan Roberts back there in the number 10 spot as Braden going to slide into the number 2 spot. Tomasi looking down low. Great run. Down the front straightaway is going to be 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 1. As they head into turn number 1 and 2. Currently single file up at the front. Let's go take a look at that battle. It looks like Mark Thrash has lost some ground as Braden now looking to try to get the run to the outside. Not able to do it as TJ Majors almost smacks the wall out of turn number 2. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be single file. Braden's going to get a little loose. Breaks up the track. Here comes Tomasi looking down low as Massey looking up underneath Majors as they come out of turn number 4. Going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as they head down the front straightaway. Door to door for that number 4 spot. Massey and TJ going to rub doors into turn number 1 and 2. Can Massey clear him out of turn number 4? Almost up too high. Oh, it's not there. He's got to keep it down low. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Look for Massey to really send it in. Pulled. Oh, TJ's going to give it to him. Gives him the bump in the back. Knocks him up the track. Here comes TJ back down low. Great race for that number 4 spot as they come out of turn number 4. White flag is going to be in the air. 1 lap to go as we watch the battle for fourth. We're going to keep an eye on the battle as it up front as Braden is putting the pressure on Moody. Will he give him the bumper through turn number 1 and 2? Man, so many battles to watch as they head through 1 and 2. Thrash is closing in on that battle for 4th. Here comes TJ Majors down low. Thrash, oh, they wreck out of turn number 2. Big wreck down the back straightaway as Jamie Massey gets into TJ out of turn number 2. It's going to be Moody, Braden. Oh, here comes Braden out of turn number 2. They touch coming to the line. It's going to be Moody with the win. Maury second. Tomasi, Thrash, and White going to the feature. Let's go take a look and I don't know. Was he not? Oh, was he not happy with the bump? Oh, big bump, yeah. Well, we see what happened there. As it cost them both, and they'll both be going to the consi. Yeah, I saw it, TJ. All right, it's going to be Dylan on the pole. Robert in second. Blake Murray in third. All right, guys. I don't want to boot either one of you. I like you both. I've seen what happened. You guys got a consi? One of you can both make it, or neither one of you can make it. You guys can decide. But it's not perfect. I get that. All right, it's going to be Dylan on the pole. Robert DeJersey in second. Blake Murray in third. Going to be Charles in that number 4 spot. Aiden in fifth. Sean in 6th. Going to be Shane Haas in that number 7 spot. Tristan Adams. Clearly why I don't work for NASCAR, right? Tristan in 8th. Douglas in 9th. Going to be Clint Sheehan in that number 10 spot. And Stephen Ross in 11th. Looking for the green flag out of turn to number 4. You know, Jamie was wrong. But TJ definitely sent it balls deep. I'm cat milk. I've never heard that expression. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. When's Dylan going to fire him off? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Dylan out front. Here comes Blake looking down low through turn number 1 and 2. Can't quite get there. Here comes the Jersey to the outside. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. No, they keep it. They're just putting it in 4th, and they run in 4th. There's no shifting here. I changed the gear to make sure. That and it wasn't enough gear. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 3 wide for the number 3 position out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, Zach. Which Zach? Which Zach? Oh, do we got a wreck? We got a caution, caution, caution. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, that was definitely on Tristan. He gets... I'm surprised it didn't give it to him. All right. Yeah, I was just looking at it. All right, let's find a driver. Why is it not setting right? All right, they're going to catch him. We're going to go ahead and find Tristan. Tristan going to get that UL. Does it already have you at the back? All right. All right, so it's going to be Dylan out front. Shane Haas took a big nosedive there as they get together. Zach Smith, no, I haven't seen Zach a lot lately. Kind of miss having him out here. He showed up once and didn't have a lot of luck. Is it one to go right now? Because I will make it one to go. Yeah, it won't. Oh, there it goes. There we go. One to go. I hit it a bunch of times. All right, we are looking for the green flag as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, it's not. I don't know why I didn't change it. You love that sound. It is pretty good. All right, they're going to stack them up down the front straightaway. It is 2 by 2 down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Dylan leading the way. Down the back straightaway, we are looking for the green flag this time. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm going to. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Dylan out front as Blake into Jersey side by side down the front straightaway looking for 1 and 2. I appreciate it. For some reason, SDK wasn't putting us live. Yeah, I saw what happened, Mark. I don't agree with what Jamie did, and I also get his frustration. I figured they would figure it out in the consi, and both of them be a lot of fun to watch drive up through the field. So, from my end, it'll look good. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, the 83 Blake Murray pushing up the track as the Jersey looks to the outside on turn number 4. Here comes the 04 Charles up underneath as they come down the front straightaway. 2 laps in the books, down into 1 and 2. Almost contact for the number 2 spot as the Jersey stuck up on the outside. He's going to get the run out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn at number 3 and 4. It's going to be side by side on the bottom of the track. The top side is getting the roll down the back straightaway as Blake Murray leads this little pack here in that number 2 spot into turn number 3 and 4. Go Clint. Yeah, Clint's struggling. He did good in the dirt race. He actually qualified his way in. You have work tomorrow. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be side by side for that number 2 spot. The Jersey holding that outside great as they come out of turn number 2. He's really the only one we've seen do it, as Murray's going to slow him up out of 2 as they come down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Yeah, that run is... the Jersey is running the top side better than anybody else I've seen doing it tonight. He's got the run out, but the 83 is not getting the same run out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, it's going to be 2 laps to go. Big push from the Jersey. Blake better. There's contact into turn number 1 and 2. Big save out of Charles. What a save out of Charles as the Jersey gives them both room as they head through 1 and 2. Charles, catch it. Wow. Big contact there. Big save out of the 04 as they head into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Dylan out front to Jersey in second. Aiden in third as Blake Murray has fallen back to that number 4 spot as they head down the front straightaway looking for turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Sean Johnson. He wants a piece of the action. Hey, that's what Eric Lee's normally running, the 24. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, white flag is in the air. They're looking for the checkered flag. This time by as Aiden hits the wall out of turn 2. Aiden with a big hit on the wall out of turn number 2. Here comes Blake down low. He's going to send it into turn number 3 and 4. Looking for that number 3 spot. Battle for third. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Dylan out front. Oh, they're hooked. They hit the wall out of turn 4. Get him, Margaret. Oh. Wow. No, all right, hold on. There's definitely probably you pushed up for sure, Blake, but it definitely connected with some net code there. These things. We're going to take a look at this. Yeah, for whatever reason, that right rear and the left front, when they get close, they just suck you guys together, guys. If you go look at it, it's just always kind of wonky, and the asphalt cars. All right, looking for the LCQ top 5 going to transfer through. As it is going to be David Mayo out front, Charles in second, Shane Haas in fourth, Brogan Roberts in that number 3 spot, Shane Haas in fourth, Landon Thrasher in fifth. Going to be Tristan Adams in that number 6 spot, Joey Brewer in 7th, Clint in 8th, Massey in 9th, and TJ Majors in that number 10 spot. Oh, 9 spot. All right. Looking for the green flag. This time by Mayo. The start will be on you, just to remind everybody. As they come out of turn number 4. Pace truck is going to pull in. Green flag is out as Roberts gets a little loose out of turn number 4. Green flag's out. Mayo going to hold on the strong side. On the bottom side as Charles is going to lead him into turn number 1 and 2 on the outside. As here comes Brogan Roberts to the outside as they head through turn number 2 down the back straightaway. It is going to be Clint way at the back as Jamie Massey already up into a transfer spot. TJ Majors trying to race his way through as they head through turn number. Oh, Mayo up the track. I think Mayo pushed. I don't know. Yeah, Mayo pushed up, and obviously that right rear to left front took over from there. I hate when SDK does the... I'm assuming you're done, Mayo. Yeah. Just Clint's not gonna go. Oh, it wasn't Clint. Never mind. All right, we're going to go ahead and get him going again. Light him up. You're good, Mayo. What's up, Shippy? What's up, buddy? All right, we're going to look for the green flag this time by as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Last week's provisional. If I had a sack, I would restart what? race truck is in. Green flag is out. Green flag's out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Oh, restart the stream? Is that what you're saying? Oh, they're going to slide up into turn number 1 and 2. TJ is going to race into that number 6 spot. He's looking for more as they come down the back straightaway. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. It is going to be side by side for that number 3 spot. Massey up on the bottom side. Oh, the 55, a Thrasher thinking about taking it 3 wide. He's going to push up out of turn number 4. Here comes Majors down low. He's looking to race his way in. Oh, I know. I was like, why isn't Chippy in here? They're 3 wide into turn number 1 and 2. Majors going to push up the track. Little bit of net code there. Somehow they keep it straight on to turn number 2. That's going to push Roberts out of the transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway. TJ up into the number 4 position, but he's not out of it yet as Thrasher has it. Adams and Roberts just behind him into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway, going to be Charles leading the way. Jamie Massey in second. Shane Haas in third. TJ Majors, Landon Thrasher currently into tonight's feature for Beer Made You Late. Oh, we got a blinker. That's going to be Landon Thrasher having a little bit of internet malfunction there. Will that be an issue as TJ looking to make his way around Shane? Oh, we're going to have TJ and Jamie Massey nose to tail once again. A remake of Heat Race number 1 building up as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Now, it's going to be 4 laps to go halfway through this one. Charles leads the way. Jamie Massey in second. TJ Majors third. Shane Haas and Thrasher as they head through turn number 1 and 2. It's getting good. It's about to get interesting, guys. I don't think he'll just take him out. I hope he wouldn't. And I hope Massey would give him a little extra room. We're going to find out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be 3 to go at the line. Doesn't look like he's really gaining on him right now. They were running identical lap times last time by, for the most part. As they come across the line, it is going to be 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go. Majors was definitely quicker that time by a couple hundredths of a second as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Massey gets loose down the back straightaway. That's going to cost him a little bit of time in that number 2 spot as we got a battle back here for the number 5 position as Tristan Adams tries to race his way in. Here comes Thrasher back down low out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Can't get it to stick. They're going to stay single file as Majors is definitely closing the gap on Massey. Majors sends it in real deep into turn number 1 and 2. Closed the gap by about 3 car lengths as they head through turn number 1 and 2. We got some beef here, Shippy. We're going to see how this one plays out as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. I'll be a spotter this week. It is going to be Majors to the back bumper of Massey as they're going to get 1 lap to go at the line. 1 lap to go. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Majors going to close the gap. Will he give him the bumper? Maybe a little bit of a one in the middle. Not too hard as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Please don't send him. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, Majors is going to send it up underneath them. He just gives him a little bump. He's not wrecking him. Oh, he's brake checking him. I mean, he brake checked him. All right, we're going to look at something. Yeah, he brake checked him. I mean, it is what it is. As Moody going to start on the pole into tonight's feature, it was Charles, TJ, Adam, Robert, and Thrasher going to the feature. You made it in. I feel like he. Look. I like Massey, but I think that he brake checked him there. Okay. All right. I know you guys looked at it. I just want to make sure. All right. Yeah. I just wasn't gonna make that call anyway after the heat. So. All right. All right. We're gonna get ready for tonight's main event. Let's go ahead and pull up that starting grid. Oops, I accidentally put on battles. It is going to be Landon Moody starting on the pole here tonight. Dylan in second. Going to be Braden Morey in that number 3 spot with Robert DeJersey in 4th. Going to be Tyler Tomasi in that number 5 spot. Blake Murray in 6th. Mark Thrash in 7th. Sean Johnson in 8th. Going to be Kyle in that number 9 spot. Aiden in 10th. Charles 11th. TJ Majors 12th. Adams in 13th. Roberts 14th. And Thrasher in that number 15 position. Pace car's going to pull in as they come out of turn number 4, looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as Moody's on the gas down the front straightaway. Going to be Moody out front, Dylan in second, Braden third, as they try to figure out that number 4 spot into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to take it 3 wide for third. Not quite there as they head out of turn number 2. Yeah, I get how you feel. It's just the way the heat race went, and then he did drag the brakes on him. I can't give him the UL after Jamie, and I would have given Jamie the benefit of the doubt every time. He knows it. Going to be Moody out front, leading the way. Dylan in second, Robert third, Braden in 4th. We got a battle for the lead as Dylan up underneath Moody through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. It is going to be side by side for that number 1 spot. Dylan down low, Moody up high, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Oh, they got to be careful here. Moody's going to give them a little bit extra room to make sure they don't hook as he gets the run out of turn number 4, but it's going to be Dylan at the line that time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Moody's going to, he gets into him. They touch again into turn number 1 and 2. Big save by both the leaders as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Can the 88 clear him? He can't that time. He's got to pull off down the back straightaway, still side by side for the lead. Down into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be door to door into turn number 3 and 4. Moody on the outside. He's going to get pushed up the track. Can he get the run out of turn 4? He does. He holds it side by side down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Moody on the high side. He's got the edge into turn number 1 and 2. Dylan's going to fight back on the inside. They're going to come out of turn 2. Moody might have the advantage down the back straightaway on that high side. Yeah, you know, I get why you did what you did in the heat race. I also get why he did what he did there, and that's why I didn't boot either one of you. I know you understand. It's going to be Moody out front leading the way into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, they touch into 1 and 2. Moody up the track. That's going to get Dylan the lead out of turn number 2 as Braden's going to try to pass him on the inside for that number 2 spot. Drag race down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Braden down low. He's going to ship it in hard. Tries to clear Moody. Moody's going to give it. I agree. I didn't say it was okay for him to run into your shit. I just don't. I don't think it was okay for you to right hook him. But I mean, you got it's. Are you going to bump somebody in real life for the position? I mean, most are if it's not going to wreck them. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Dylan out front, Braden in second, Moody in third. Down the front straightaway, it is going to be 6 laps complete. I don't have to say what. I have never, you know, if you think it's that way, go fuck yourself, Jamie. Go fuck yourself. You know damn well I do that with everybody. I don't call anybody for running into somebody and there not being a caution. If he had spun you, when he hit you, he would have gone to the back. Can't believe you're mad about a video game. Why the fuck do I need to watch my mouth? It's my fucking stream. You're watching it. Thank you for the view. You did, Brian. You did. All right. You know, I'm going to be respectful and I'm not going to say it to you, but I'll say it to Jamie. All right. Charles pushed up a little bit and then the net code pulled him head on into the wall. I'm not gonna disrespect her, Jamie. Don't worry. I do like you. I am mad that you feel like that's what I did, but I do respect you. All right, so we got the caution flag for the first time here tonight as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Let's see. I have a feeling that Charles isn't going to make it back out. Is it coming to 1 to go, or is it still pacing? All right, they're going to come across the line. It is going to be... Yeah, I just wanted to make sure if it was still pacing, I was going to shorten it. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's got a meatball. I didn't look. I didn't do... All right. I didn't do shit to you when you right hooked them. What's that mean? I mean, you want to have this argument. You right hooked him. I didn't do anything to you. What does that mean? If it was because of who he was, I would have booted you when you right hooked him. Am I wrong? Who in here thinks that I'm wrong for that? I could have booted you. And you also brake checked him. Well, you dragged the brake. You slowed down on him. It is what it is. I didn't boot you because I knew why you did it, because he gave you the bumper. I've always been about race people how they race you. 3 wide for the lead out of turn number 4. It's going to be Braden to the point as he powers around these guys down the back front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Going to be Dylan landed for that number. Oh, contact. As they head through turn number 1 and 2, here comes the 88 of Dylan to the outside. Down the back straightaway, here comes Dylan to the outside. He's got the run into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be door to door into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Moody fighting back on the outside. Going to be single file now, back up to the front. Moody going to send it up underneath the 88. Slides up the track, gets into his door just a tick, helps him turn as he rotates out of turn number 2. Can he complete the pass? Not quite. Down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3. Down into turn number 3, Moody gonna send it in up underneath Dylan through turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Blake Murray in the 83. He's trying to get the run. He's gonna give Moody a push out of turn number 4. I don't think that helped Moody. They're touching down the front straightaway. Moody got a big push, might have slid him up into the 88. He's gonna try to clear him in 1 and 2 here. He does. The 88 gonna cut up underneath him out of turn number 2. You better do something cool. He's trying. I just realized he had the grip hackney on the front of his hood at the beginning of this race. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Here comes Dylan back up underneath Moody. Great race for that number 2 spot as Braden is trying to drive away from this as they come out of turn number 4. Oh, they're wrecking. Big wreck down the front straightaway. Let's go take a look and see what happened here. It should have never turned you, Landon. You guys got to be careful when you put your right front near or right or left front near their right or left rear, because it net codes every time. That should have just been side draft out, and it wasn't. Yeah, no, they were running over. I saw it. No, I get it. I'm just letting you know so you don't get too mad. I think he's done. He took a big hit. He definitely moved up into you. He was definitely, he was definitely bumping into you. It would have been on him more than anything, but I'm just saying in general, like, netcode did play a role in that. It should never turn you guys like that. There was definitely space between the tires. It was closer than any of the other ones tonight, though. All right, these guys going to go on pit road as Braden's going to stay out. We got Blake Murray up to the number 2 spot. Aiden Porter is going to be in 3rd. Mark Thrash up to 4th. And look at this. We got TJ Major, Sean, Landon Thrasher, and Tristan Adams rounding out that top 8. You need a drink? All right, so good little green flag run there as we get 11 laps into this one. Those guys going to go down on pit road. We're going to get them back out here. Robert DeJersey going to get back out. Moody's going to get out. How much damage did you end up having? Oh, that's nothing. That's fine. Kyle White going to pull out behind Moody. Roberts in at 12th. I think here comes Tomasi in the number 5. He's going to pull back out. You quit 9 years ago. I said 9 days, 9 years ago. All right, they're going to come across the line. All right, guys, I'm going to make it 1 to go. You should be able to catch the field. Yeah, it does make it tough. I mean, the net code is definitely an issue. Oh, today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Great Days. Happy birthday. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, we are looking for that green flag. Where's Tomasi? I didn't know you were that far back, Tomasi. I think he's going to catch him. It's going to be close. They're just going green now. Green flag is down out as they come out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Here comes Mark Thrash with a big move into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, 83 going to come down. They're going to make contact. That's going to actually help Mark down on the inside as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, it is going to be side by side for that number 2 spot. Here comes Blake Murray thinking about the lead. He's going to just take the number 2 spot into turn number 3 and 4. A little too hard, pushes up the track. Will that open the door? That's going to slow down Mark as it looks like Aiden Porter up underneath them. They're going to take it 3 wide for the number 3 spot. Mark kind of stuck in the middle. He's in a tough spot as Porter's going to get in line. The 24 of Sean Johnson to the outside. Oh, save it, save it. Save it, save it as they come out of turn at number 2 down the back straightaway. You know what? Tomasi might be in a good position. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Mark Thrash up underneath Murray into turn number 3 and 4. It's going to be Thrash in that number 2. He got a win yesterday at Watkins Glen in a Cup car of all places, as he is looking to make it 2 nights in a row with a win as they make contact. Oh, big save out of those drivers into 1 and 2. Mark took it lower. They're going to be 3 wide. Here comes Sean Johnson to the outside. Oh, big wreck down the front straight. Big wreck down the back straightaway. That was hard racing. That's hard racing right there. Yeah, he got to the outside. I can't put that on the 6. Yeah, definitely hard racing. Guys, that just broke down to hard racing there. You guys were 3 wide coming out. TJ knew what was going to happen. He dove down. A couple guys did. I seen him dive down. I said, is he taking it 4 wide? And then I realized he saw what was going on. That was like the big one. Your car good, Blake? All right, we do have one on pit road. We will let them work on that car. Dylan, go ahead and mic up again. The fuck just happened? Oh. I don't know who needed it. Yeah. I had to give it to you. You can't just take it. Yeah. If I gave you the wave around now, you still wouldn't get the lap back. Caution laps don't count, bud. That's why I was trying to find you. I tried to get you to mic up. All right, we're going to get ready to go green flag as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Going to be Braden and Thrash on that front row. Sean and TJ on the second row. And it's going to be, looks like Kyle and Tomasi on that, in that number 3 row. What the fuck just happened there? Mark, you're going to give up a spot on the next caution, or 2 spots. You definitely jumped that. Down the back front straightaway, looking for turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Braden looking to the bottom side. He's going to get up underneath them through turn number 1 and 2. Pushes up the track into the door of the number 2 as they head through 1 and 2. Here comes TJ out of turn number 2. You were watching. Oh. All right, so that one was definitely on Brogan under caution there as the 99 is going to get that spot back. Here comes TJ Majors looking up underneath Mark Thrash. Mark Thrash to the back bumper of the number 9 as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Oh, it turned down the front straightaway. Caution flag comes out. I'm trying to figure out. I think that's got to be on Mark. I don't think he did. I think Mark came up. Yeah, it'll definitely look funny. We're going to go back. The problem is it looks so different from so many different angles. Yeah, see, that way it looks like he came down. Yeah. So when I look at it from Braden's point of view, it looks like... I'm looking at the wreck right now. All right, we're going to go back and look at that restart. That I got to call. It looks, I can't tell. I don't see him moving. I am looking. They both fired at the same time on that start. It looked bad, but I went back and lined up the miles per hour when he went and when you went, and just to check, and went back, and you guys fired at like the, you fired at the same, you timed it perfect. So the deal on the wreck, because I do have to address that. It looks like Braden slightly came down, Mark was slightly coming up, and Braden got hooked for that. And if you look at it from Braden's point of view, it looks like Mark came up. If you look at it from Mark's point of view, looks like Braden came down. So we're gonna run it as a racing deal. It was that close. All right, we are looking for the green flag at this time by as they head through turn number 1 and 2. I don't know. I don't count. As they head into turn number 3 and 4, going to be Mark and Sean on that front row. I'm going to scrutinize it more because Mark's my friend. So I got to be fair to the rest of the guys. So if anything, they get the benefit over Mark. It's right around. It actually hasn't been bad for the feature. It's 3 or 4. Oh, we got a stack up. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Not really sure what happened there, but Mark's going to have the edge heading into turn number 1. They're wrecking down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, my God. What just happened there? And what happened afterwards? Brogan came down a little bit there. You guys were 3 wide. I don't think he knew it. Yeah, everybody checked up. Moody kind of put it in the middle a little bit as the 24 was up the track on that second incident. You guys just closed in together. No, you would have had a little bit more room, but obviously everybody's slowing up. TJ slid up a little bit, and 24 came down, and you were just kind of in a spot where nowhere to go. So it's not your fault, Moody. Yeah, this is the last one. Sean, are you going to make it back out? Yeah, I just seen what Tomasi said. Yep. I should have made it a little. I didn't think about the fact that this was a little bit bigger track than what we normally do. I'm going to give you a wave around if you get back out there, but I'm going to make it 1 to go. Try and get some more laps in. You guys have a couple minutes left, so when it's over, it's actually about 2 minutes and 40 seconds right now, so you probably got about 5-6 more laps. Looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Oh God, big bump there. Green flag is out. You got a little bit of a boost out of 83 behind you too. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Mark Thrash back to the number 3 spot as they head out of turn number 2 down the front back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. I missed. Yeah, you missed it. This has been a good one. I wanted to talk to you. I need to talk to you in Discord. We were talking about Williams Grove. Almost contact as Blake Murray gets into the back bumper of TJ as they come out of turn number 4. It's going to be Majors out front, Murray in second, Thrash, Moody, and Kyle. Your top 5 as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes the 29 of Tristan looking up underneath. A little bit of contact as Braden trying to work his way back up through in that number 99. Marks the 2, yes. So TJ's the 14, Mark's the 2, Blake is the 83. We got contact right there. Somehow they save it through turn number 3 and 4. That's no fun. Oh, they wrecked down the front straightaway. I think Blake was going for... What the fuck is that? We usually do these in open hosted on Wednesdays. This has been rough. Blake came down. I mean, Mark had to correct himself at that point. All right, guys, it's going to be a quick one here. Yeah, it's PC only. Yeah, I saw it. We were going to go 1 to go at the line, guys. I don't know if it's going to give us a lap or not, but we're going to try. Yeah, I see it. All right, so that's going to be the... Hold on 1 second, guys.
Thanks. Can I help you hold the trophy?
At least he had a good sense of
Tell you
humor.
what, you can keep the trophy.
Can you help me hold my nut? Another heavy.
Right? That was fun to watch, Todd.
They didn't seem too heavy.
Hold on, let me talk to these guys real quick. All right, they all left. Nobody to talk to. So we're going to go ahead and get not Blake Murray. It is going to be Majors, Thrash, and Moody, your top 3. Who's that? Oh, Shippy. You coming in for a spectator interview? That was rough. That should have been way better. All right, I'm going to move. I don't know why Mark didn't move himself. I don't know why you didn't move your damn self, Mark. What the hell? Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, that was a little rough. Moody, up and down night for you here tonight. It's definitely we've got to figure out something with these asphalt ones. They are so sketchy with that contact. Yeah.
For whatever reason, horrible, even though it shouldn't be, but
We're not coming through on stream.
I fixed it.
Gotcha.
I thought racing for what kind of little bit we did was pretty good. You could run about anywhere, but just I guess everybody just didn't put on a calm head, I guess.
You know, you were really digging that outside. At first, it didn't look like it, but I think we saw DeJersey really show that outside had a little bit of speed, and you were looking pretty good on the outside. You just had to be real aggressive with the person on the bottom lane.
Oh yeah, and it also helps it when you get fresh tires too, because I think I guess the first time I got wrecked, I guess when I got on that crap on the back straight early. I came in for tires and just see what I could do. And definitely, if you could hit it right, I mean, you had to give a lot of room, but definitely the top was the way to go. But I kind of wished I would have. I'd love to see that finish out and not a green, but oh well.
Well, Mark, sorry, Landon, go ahead and say thank you to Friends, Family, Sponsors. That was a rough one. I'm tired after that.
No, you're good. Thank you for putting on the broadcast and these races, dealing with this, I guess, mess, if you want to call it. 3D racing, just Norwood Sim Sports, Precision 3D, Prince of Design, and all the friends and family watching.
All right, so Mark, I'm always hard on you. And I did go back and look at it, but I always got to give, it's hard. It's hard to be in the position because, even when you're not being favorites, they tell you you're being favorites. We saw some of that in the chat tonight. But I had to, I took a look at it. You definitely did not jump the start, but man, it was a rough one.
Yeah, it got pretty bad out there at the end. I mean, some of it was probably, me being too close to somebody or driving it in deeper than I should have at some points and vice versa. And, just a whole calamity of errors happened at the end there that we just couldn't finish it out.
Yeah. The one with you and Braden was probably a little bit too close. The last one was probably just a late block. And at that point you had to protect yourself.
I knew he was going to block, so I tried to go even lower, and at some point I have to straighten out and go down the straightaway, and just how it ended.
Yeah, you would have nosed into the wall if he'd gotten you further down the straightaway and you had an angle. So, no, I get that. That's why I couldn't call that one on you. But definitely an up and down day. Good starts, bad starts, a little bit of contact. But second place, it's not your win you got yesterday, but you still got to be happy with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'd always love to win in a mini stock, especially on a flatter track like this, even if it is bigger. I would have loved to try and give TJ a run for his money, maybe give him a little Jamie Massey, but just didn't quite happen.
Well, good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to Friends, Family, Sponsors?
I'm just going to thank everybody in the Discord. Mayo made it out tonight. It was good to see him. Shane's here day in, day out. Landon made it here. He didn't wreck me today, so I'll thank him for that. You putting on these shows, and Clint made the dirt race, so I'll give him that.
He actually made it too. Like he raced for it.
He made it. Roder, even though he's not here, he's a bum. Ox, he'll make it back one day.
Well, good run, guy. Good run. Shippy, any last words?
Yeah, I figured I'd do the interview for TJ Majors there. So if you wanna ask the question, I'll answer for TJ.
TJ, how do you feel about Jamie Massey?
It was a great race. As the best spotter in the race there, I figured I'd show my driving skill because everyone thinks of me just as a spotter, but at the end of the day, I'm a driver.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Shippy, thanks for making it interesting, even though you didn't make it in the show. Make it to the show. You would have made it in if you'd gotten there. But appreciate all you guys.
Yep.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. That was a rough one. I see you, Benjamin. I see you down there. I'll pull you in a minute. But, guys, thanks for coming out. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.